All right, so I wanted to make this video to show you guys how to cold call these homeowners and set appointments. Hopefully we can have some data that's in your area with your area code. That way the homeowner is more likely to pick up the phone if they recognize the area code. So you're gonna have a whole list of a bunch of homeowners and you want them to each feel special, right? So you wanna go through and call them as fast as you can, maybe have two phones, maybe buy a dialer or something so you can go through these numbers and call as quickly as possible. But when the phone rings, they're gonna answer. And then you want to say something like this: "Hi, is this Cheryl?" And she'll be like, "Yes, yes, this is Cheryl." "Oh, hi, great. This is Devin. I'm with Aura. So we're a local company right next door to you in Pflugerville, actually. And we actually just installed one of your neighbors up the way. We've been doing a lot of work in that neighborhood. And what I do is I go on Google Maps and I look for homes in the area around who we've installed that have a good roof for solar, right? Because if you have a good roof for solar, we're able to save you tens and tens of thousands of dollars by switching over to renewable energy. I don't know if you've heard, but the Public Utility Commission of Texas, they just approved another $406 million debt that they're passing on to us, the consumers, that we're going to have to pay through our electricity bill. That's on top of the $16 billion that we consumers have to pay back to the Public Utility Commission, right? Under ERCOT and Oncor, we have to pay them back $16 billion over the next 30 years because of that big freeze. So we're in deep trouble, and that's why electricity rates have been going up. I'm sure you've noticed the rates going up, and unfortunately they're just going to double and triple and quadruple over the coming years. So your roof is a perfect setup for solar. Not all houses qualify, but you look like you have a great roof. So one of my specialists is actually going to be in the area today and tomorrow, so they'd love to come by and show you how the program works. It's zero down. We're going to eliminate the majority of your electricity bill, if not all of it. We actually pay you up to $1,000. Also, in the federal government, they give you a huge tax credit to switch to solar. So we're going to show you how that works. And if you qualify, that's kind of the kicker, right? A lot of people don't qualify. If you qualify, you get all this free money and you get to eliminate your electricity bill and switch over to renewable energy. So you're going to produce all your power on site instead of throwing your money away to these electricity companies and have them raise the rates on you. When would be a good time for us to come by? Could we come by this evening at around 8 o'clock, or would tomorrow afternoon around 2 be better? And then that's the pitch, you guys. So listen, let's see what they have to say. And then you want to ask them a few questions just to make sure they qualify. Be like, so after you set up the appointment, be like, "Okay, great. We will be there at this day and time. I want to make sure you're going to be available. And also, are you married? Is your spouse going to be there? We really need both parties who are on the title to be there. It's important to see if we can qualify you. So make sure the spouse is going to be there." And then also be like, "We have a couple other qualifications. Also, how old is your roof?" And that doesn't really matter regardless of what they say. Just be like, "Okay, that should be fine." You can ask them that. And then also ask them, to qualify, do you have a credit score over 650? And see what they say, because if they have really bad credit, we can't help them. But even if they do have bad credit, still submit the information to the CRM so we can follow up with them later. And then, set the appointment and you're good to go.